Welcome to the Green Apple Home. Today we're gonna go through my cupboards a little bit. The cupboards where I keep my dishes, the main dishes that we use every day. And I'm just gonna tell you how I organize them, and hopefully you can get inspired to organize your own things if they're not. The bottom two shelves I use for the dishes I use most every day. On this side I have all my drinkware, and then on this side I have all my bowls and my plates. For your plates, the best thing to do to save space is to get one of these little plate racks. A simple metal rack, and I can keep my dessert and salad and dinner plates all in one little neat area. Are you my Vanna White?
Yeah.
I go ahead and put all the lids that belong to the cup on top like this, just because usually when I get it out of the dishwasher it's still wet, and rather than having it sit on a drying rack and then screw it on and then put the little attachment in, I go ahead and I just leave it like this so that the dish can dry, and then I have all the little sipper attachments in a drawer in a little dish. So these up here are things I don't use that often. So we drink hot chocolate in the winter, but it's not winter right now. So, and then some nice dishes like candy bowls and things are right there. And then up here some little dessert dishes and like punch bowl, goblets, things like that. My nicer glassware serving pieces are what's up top because I don't use them every day. Obviously you want to put what you use every day within reach, and then the things you don't use that often up. I use these right now. They're break resistant and they're really kid friendly. I got them at a discount warehouse. Well, mine was Sam's, but you could probably get them anywhere like that where they can sell restaurant equipment as well. Because you see these in restaurants. They've got the little edge right there, the little nub, so that you can stack them really easy. And also if they're wet, again, they have the little breathing room to dry. They stack up really nicely and they fit nicely, and there's about 24 cups that can fit in this little tiny space right there, so that's nice. These are really the only two cupboards I use for my dishes. They're the really only two cupboards I have for my dishes, so I just kept it simple. I used just this nice white Corelle. It's chip and break resistant, and food actually looks more appetizing on a white plate than any other plate, so that's why I just have chosen this simple. Plus that has a lot of pieces that match with it, the bigger bowls, the wider pasta bowls, and then there's a bigger vegetable bowl, these small little treat bowls, the little berry bowls, put some blueberries in there for your kids. It comes in all shapes and sizes, so it all matches. I've just gone with clear and white mostly, except the kids' things obviously have color. These are my goblets and I really love them. I bought them from Crate and Barrel, and I was going to get rid of them in a yard sale, but then, because I'm not really using them. But then I thought, why? Because one day I might use them, and they're really not hurting anything by just sitting up here, up at the top, because I have the space for it. And that is a really good tip too. Even if you're not using something, you're allowed to keep it only if you have the space for it. If you don't have the space for it, don't keep it. If you have 40 cookbooks and you use 2 of them, and you have a grand huge house, and that you have a whole huge bookcase dedicated to cookbooks, then that's fine. If, like me, you only have like half a little counter space for your cookbooks, you may need to pare down. So it's kind of common sense. If you're not using it and it really doesn't mean that much to you, get rid of it. Simply put, the most used ones are on the bottom, the drinkware, the bowls and plates. What you don't use that much is up here. Pieces that you want to keep maybe for the future, you can keep if you have space. If you don't have space, you might need to toss. Just remember, the more dishes you can get rid of, the less likely you are to need to wash them and maintain them. And the lighter the room will be. Everything is lighter when there's less stuff, which is less of a burden mentally. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this little episode here, and we'll see you next time on the Green Apple Home. Thank you. Let me just show you really quick. These are the things that were in there that didn't belong. I can get rid of most of these things right there.